the moment of awakening. In the stillness of a cold pre-dawn hour, when the world is cloaked in darkness and silence, there comes a moment so raw and painful that it forces you to confront the truth. Every wasted minute is a lost piece of your life. Picture this. It's 4:30 a.m., and the shrill sound of your alarm shatters the quiet. Your eyes open to a reality you'd rather avoid. The undeniable realization that your dreams are slipping away with every second you spend in bed. I remember a time when I too felt that crushing weight, the bitter sting of regret when I realized how many opportunities had been lost to procrastination and distraction. It was as if each morning was a stark reminder of everything I had failed to achieve, of all the potential moments wasted. That intense pain, that inner ache, was the spark that set me on a quest for self-discipline. And it is that same pain and the promise of transformation that I want to share with you today. Welcome to our journey into building self-discipline through Stoic philosophy. In this video, we'll explore how ancient wisdom can empower you to take control of your life, one deliberate action at a time. We will dive deep into the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, and show you how to apply these timeless principles in modern life. From the boardrooms of London to the bustling streets of New York, the lessons of Stoicism have transformed lives. And today, they can transform yours. The urgency of self-discipline, understanding the cost of indecision. Imagine waking up every day with a nagging feeling that you're not living up to your potential. You sit in front of your computer, your phone buzzing incessantly, while your to-do list grows longer by the minute. This isn't just a matter of poor time management, it's a deeper issue, a lack of self-discipline. Seneca once wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." These words ring especially true in our modern world, where distractions are abundant and the temptation to procrastinate is relentless. Every moment you delay, every time you give in to distraction, you are, in essence, saying no to your future self. And that, my friend, is the real cost of indecision. Take the story of John, a young entrepreneur from San Francisco. John had big dreams of launching a tech startup, but he found himself caught in a cycle of endless scrolling and aimless browsing. Each day, he promised himself that tomorrow he would start working with focus and determination, but tomorrow never came. It wasn't until he discovered the Stoic principle of focusing on what he could control that his life began to change. John began to see that his actions, however small, were within his power, while external distractions were not. Slowly but surely, he reclaimed his time, and with it, his destiny. Embracing Stoic wisdom, focusing on what you can control. The Stoics understood that while we cannot control the external chaos of life, we can control our internal responses. Epictetus famously said, "We suffer not from events in our lives, but from our judgment about them." This simple yet profound idea is the cornerstone of building self-discipline. Imagine Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor of Rome, rising each morning amid the turmoil of an empire. Despite facing wars, plagues, and betrayal, he maintained an inner fortress of calm and resolve. His private writings, known as Meditations, reveal a man who was constantly reminding himself to focus on what he could control: his thoughts, his reactions, his habits. In our modern lives, this lesson is more relevant than ever. Think about Sarah, a marketing executive in New York. Overwhelmed by the relentless pace of city life and the constant barrage of digital distractions, she struggled with procrastination and self-doubt. It wasn't until she began practicing the Stoic exercise, of delineating her circle of control that her world changed. Sarah started by listing everything that troubled her, ranging from trivial worries about social media to major concerns about her job. Then, she drew a line between what was in her power and what was not. By focusing on the things she could influence, her daily routine, her responses to stress, her work habits, she gradually built a new foundation for self-discipline. Today, Sarah is not only more productive, but she also leads a balanced, fulfilling life. The power of reflection and intention, a daily ritual for transformation. One of the most powerful practices of the Stoics is daily reflection. Marcus Aurelius advised himself every morning to prepare for the challenges ahead. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." This wasn't idle musing. It was a call to action, a reminder to live each moment with intention. Let's consider a practical approach. Every morning, before you even reach for your phone, set aside 5 minutes for reflection. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and ask yourself, what are my priorities today? What obstacles might I face? And how will I overcome them? This simple practice, which the Stoics called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils, helps you prepare for the worst while reinforcing your determination to succeed. Take Lisa, a project manager from London, as an example. Lisa used to start her day in a frenzy, overwhelmed by her endless to-do list. But after adopting a morning ritual of quiet reflection, she noticed a remarkable change. By visualizing the challenges of the day and setting clear intentions, Lisa found that she was not only calmer, but also more decisive. Her meetings became more focused, and her team began to mirror her newfound discipline. The change was gradual, but over time, Lisa transformed her chaotic mornings into a powerful launching pad for success. Practical techniques for building self-discipline. Now let's break down some practical techniques that you can implement immediately to build self-discipline, drawing directly from Stoic philosophy. The 5-second rule. Procrastination is a silent killer. When you feel that hesitation creeping in, count down from 5 and take immediate action. This simple technique forces you to overcome the inertia of indecision. Remember, every moment you delay is a moment of your life wasted. The circle of control exercise. Write down all the things that are causing you stress or that you're tempted to procrastinate about. Draw 2 circles on a piece of paper. Label one, My Control, and the other, Not My Control. Sort each item accordingly. By focusing solely on what is within your power, you begin to reclaim your time and energy. Daily journaling. The Stoics were known for their reflective journaling. Spend a few minutes each day writing down your thoughts, your challenges, and your successes. This practice not only reinforces your goals, but also serves as a reminder of your progress. It's a powerful tool for self-accountability and growth. Setting clear intentions. Each morning, identify 1 or 2 key priorities for the day. Write them down and keep them visible. Whether it's a sticky note on your mirror or a reminder on your phone, these intentions act as your daily guiding stars. As modern entrepreneur Tim Ferriss often emphasizes, clarity is the foundation of productivity. Embracing discomfort. The Stoics believed that true growth comes from facing discomfort head-on. Incorporate small challenges into your routine, like a cold shower, a brief period of digital detox, or an extra set of exercises. These practices train your mind and body to withstand stress, gradually building unshakable self-discipline. Consider the example of David, a software engineer in Silicon Valley. David's mornings were once plagued by procrastination, endless scrolling, weak coffee, and a sinking feeling of wasted potential. After implementing these Stoic techniques, he transformed his routine. He now starts each day with a brisk 20-minute run, followed by a 5-minute journaling session and a clear list of priorities. Within months, David's productivity skyrocketed, and his newfound discipline opened doors to opportunities he had previously only dreamed of. Modern applications, how celebrities and leaders embrace Stoicism or discipline, is not reserved for ancient emperors or philosophers. It's a quality that modern leaders and celebrities strive for every day. For instance, consider how Olympic athletes prepare for their competitions. They adopt rigorous routines, focus on what they can control, and meticulously plan every detail of their performance. Take Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a celebrity known for his incredible work ethic and discipline. While he may not explicitly cite Stoic texts, his approach to life, waking up early, adhering to a strict workout regimen, and maintaining a laser-focused mindset, echoes the same principles championed by Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. Another example is Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, who is famous for his disciplined daily routine. Cook's focus on efficiency, his methodical approach to managing his time, and his insistence on prioritizing what truly matters are all reflections of Stoic principles. Their stories remind us that self-discipline is a timeless virtue, one that bridges the gap between ancient wisdom and modern success. The science behind self-discipline and habit formation. It might seem surprising, but modern science has validated what the Stoics have known for millennia. Neuroscience research from Harvard and Stanford shows that small, consistent actions create robust neural pathways in the brain. These pathways, reinforced over time, make disciplined behavior almost automatic. Studies indicate that mindfulness practices, such as daily reflection and focused breathing, reduce stress and enhance decision-making. When you practice self-discipline regularly, you're not just training your mind, you're rewiring it. This scientific perspective dovetails perfectly with Stoic teachings. By making deliberate choices, you transform your inner world and, in turn, your external reality. For example, a study on habit formation found that it takes, on average, 66 days for a new behavior to become automatic. This reinforces the Stoic lesson that self-discipline isn't achieved overnight. It's built gradually through persistent effort and unwavering commitment. The call to action. Your journey begins now. Now, it's time to put these principles into practice. Think back to that moment of awakening, the pain of lost time, and the burning desire to reclaim your life. Imagine if every morning, instead of being overwhelmed by distractions, you rose with clear intentions and unwavering determination. Here's your challenge. Choose one Stoic practice from this guide, whether it's the 5-second rule, the circle of control exercise, or a daily journaling habit. Commit to it for the next 7 days. Track your progress, note your challenges, and celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be one. Every minute you invest in building your self-discipline is a minute that brings you closer to a more focused, resilient, and empowered version of yourself. Your journey to self-discipline starts now. It isn't about dramatic overnight transformations. It's about the small, deliberate choices that accumulate over time, reshaping your life and your destiny. Will you allow another day to pass in regret, or will you seize the moment and choose to rise with purpose? The ancient wisdom of the Stoics, validated by modern science and exemplified by today's leaders, awaits your action. Your transformation is in your hands. So set your alarm, embrace the challenge, and start building the discipline that will shape your future. If you found these insights valuable, please like, subscribe, and share your journey in the comments below. Tell us which Stoic practice you're starting tomorrow and how it changes your day. Remember, even the greatest leaders began with small steps. Your journey to self-discipline and personal mastery begins with one choice. Make it count. Will you answer the call to greatness? The choice is yours. Today is the day to build a disciplined, purposeful life, one deliberate action at a time.